where the breathing is easy, the living is good. Out in the great outdoors.
Larry Smith Outdoors is brought to you by Warrior Boats, Vortex, Tub Hotels, Leroy's Meats, Bartline Barrels, Magic Products, Power Sports Company, Mike's Country Meats, Baronet Blinds, Drexel Building Supply, River's Edge Tree Stands, Eskimo, and the MRD Group.
Out in the great outdoors.
Time to get a little bit of bait. Hey, how's it going today?
How are you?
It's funny that you guys are behind me.
I know,
very
that's what
rare.
he said. Is that Larry's vehicle? No way, Larry's always late. There's
Right,
no way
that's very rare.
We
Right.
knew we'd catch up to you.
Is gonna be a big one? Look at this. This is what I live for.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our show this week. It is our first ice fishing trip of the year and I'm pretty excited. Took a little drive up into the UP, found some ice, and you know what, today we're basically gonna be targeting a lot of smaller pike, that's what's in this lake, giant crappies and walleyes. But I'll tell you, the bite typically on this lake is an early bite and a late bite. So we're definitely gonna be fishing into the dark. We've got about 3.5 inches of ice here. But today what I really want you guys to, and I wanna talk about is really talk about, you know what, getting set up for the season. And I'll tell you, it is no doubt that time of year where it's just gonna keep getting better and better, but having the proper gear and really, you know what, utilizing the things that you have are very important. So you guys hang on to your heinies. I hope we have a good day. Either way, it's gonna be a good day. I won't go too far this way. I know, I saw you guys all looking like, yeah, you're expecting something to happen. They're all just standing over there because they know that it's thin ice over here and they're kind of just looking at me like they're all, I knew I better not go much farther. I look over there, I'm like, yeah, they're waiting for me to fall through. Huh. I'm prepared though if it does happen. Holy shamoly. A pike. Rick got a little pike. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, here we go. She's a moving. She's a moving. What do we got? Oh, wow, a little pike. He's going back. We are going to keep a bunch of these little pike today. There's so many of them in here, and it's a 5-fish limit. They want to definitely get rid of some of these, but that guy, he needs to grow up just a little bit more. You know the part I love about ice fishing, especially this kind of ice fishing, it's absolutely great exercise. You know, we got absolutely a huge spread. Oh, tip-ups, I could hear that tip-up just screaming in there. Look at that, holy moly. But it's great exercise, and you know, anytime that you can get outside is nothing but pure enjoyment and healthy for you.
I think it's a crappie with a really big tail.
Yeah, whoa. Good thing I didn't, oh my, whoa. But you know, we're set up, we're not expecting a lot during the day. Most of this is gonna be a late afternoon, evening deal. It's just great to be out on the ice again. It has been flag after flag after flag. Lots of small pike, which we expected. Few bass, one perch. Let's see if we can mix it up and get something different here. We know that our main bite is obviously gonna be later on this afternoon into the dark. Oh, but we decided to come out and enjoy the day. It's absolutely beautiful out. We're gonna do some cooking. A lot of good conversation. Just being back out on the ice is awesome. Pike, 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 pike. It's infested. Hey everybody, welcome to our Leroy lunchtime. You know, it's our first day out on the ice, and I'll tell you, it is the beginning of a season where every day we pretty much cook out on the ice. Hey, today we've got the venison buck and bite brats, which are one of my favorites for sure. You know, the great part is if you guys have any meat left in your freezers that you want to get turned into something, make sure you guys take it over to Leroy's so you can pretty much, they have over 60 different flavors of brats you can have your venison turned into. Hey everybody, we're getting to that time where this is what we've been waiting for all day, is for that low light conditions, and it's definitely here. We're gonna fish into the dark for sure, probably a couple hours. But this is the time of day that you're going to expect to catch what we're looking for. Big crappies and walleyes. Let's see what we can get here.
How many flags have we had today already?
I don't know, what are we at? I just went back and got my light, right? Yeah, that's crazy when you start thinking about it. We're over 100 flags already. I don't know how much more warm weather this ice could take, because there's only about 2.5, 3 inches here that we're dealing with. Typically this time of evening, the pike start backing off, right? No, that's what I like to see. We had a heck of a day today, over 100 and some flags already, but really what we came here to target was crappies and walleyes, and we knew we got here a little bit late, 7:30, 8 o'clock. By the time we got set up, we knew that we were out of the window for that short little morning window. But you know, now is the time frame that it's gonna be game on. Chris has got a flag out there. I mean, it's game on, and we'll probably end up getting another 50 flags yet tonight. Hey, so let's talk real quick a little bit about the Bite Me box. You know, you guys are in full production. You got plenty of Bite Me boxes in stock, and it's game on. I really like the new look of the new boxes. I mean, they're sweet.
Yeah, we've gone to that roto mold in there, and they're just indestructible for the most part. Obviously, you can't drive them over. We had one guy run it over with a snow bear. It will not hold up to that. We've proven it. But for the most part, no, we're sitting good on stock, although we are off to an early start compared to most years.
Another flag up over there. Yeah, it's game on now. Game on. I love it. Well, I'll tell you what, Rick just got that nice crappie, and again, you know what, we're in that time frame where, you know what, most of the time when you come and fish these shallow bays like this that are super clear, you're gonna have to wait for the right time. You know, we caught plenty of fish all day long, but they weren't what we were looking for, and we pretty much expected that. See what we got here. Oh, that's a nice walleye. Yep, that's a nice walleye. Yep, real nice walleye. Oh, there you go. That's a nice walleye. Yeah. And again, it's all about really the timing. You know, if somebody didn't really want to waste the time and fish all day and have 100 flags and run like crazy, you know, you just come out here a couple hours before dark and then fish into a couple hours after dark to catch these fish. But, you know, again, for us, it's just the fun of being out here and all day long, you know, eating good food, good conversation. You know, really that's what it's all about. And again, it's great to be back out on the ice. And I'm really hoping that we have a true winner this year. You know, it's interesting to see the growth of ice fishing where it is gone. It just keeps growing more and more because the people are so passionate about not sitting inside the house all winter and coming out and enjoying, obviously, all the great bodies of water. And that's a nice walleye. There you go. All right, nice job. That's good. Look at the water coming up here. I think Thomas shouldn't have ate so many burgers.
Oh, we got another one
right there. Guys, as you can see, all three of us were kind of kneeling around. We just caught this last walleye right here. And, you know, again, we're dealing with about 2.5 inches of ice today on this body of water. But, you know, the great thing is that we're all wearing float suits. We all got our life picks on us. You know, we got rope. You know, some people are going to say, oh, you guys are crazy. That's ridiculous for you guys to be out there. You know, we don't feel that way at all because, you know, if one of us was to go down or a couple of us were to go down, we're prepared for the situation. And, you know, that's the main object right there. You know, this time of year, you should always obviously be fishing with other people. And I always think that when it comes to ice fishing, you should be fishing with other people anyways. But this time of year, for sure, you should be fishing with other people. And again, it's so simple. Just wear these, right? You got a float suit. It doesn't matter what brand it is. You know what? Somebody's got a good rope with them with a throw cushion. You know, again, just being prepared. Not saying that we can't make a mistake here or there, but again, it's one of them things. Just be prepared for it.
Gonna be at magic time, like I said. The sun just hit the trees. It's had a flag. These coals are staying nice and open. Not sure, but I thought I saw a white tip on the tail. So this could be a good walleye. Oh yeah, there it is. It's a walleye. You gotta really take our time. We're using that real light line and that small hook. So you definitely want to tire them out. Getting that baby up. That's a good one. There he is. Come on, baby. He's not ready yet. He's got to get his head in there. Yeah! Look at that sucker! Whoa! Just had to be patient. Had all those flags today. A lot of small northern. Just stuck it out. Weighed them out. We knew as soon as that sun hit the trees, we'd start picking up some crappies and, you know, potentially some decent walleyes. And I'd say that definitely qualifies. We're gonna get the hook out of this thing and get her back in. Wait. You don't want to come in. Just realized he's hooked. There we go. That'll work. Nice little eater crappie.
Oh my. Oh my. You know, basically, you would think by now these pike would actually be slowing down here, and they have, but it's definitely not the targeted species for today. We definitely are after walleye, crappies, but it's a great filler. You know, this would be one of them kind of days to bring out some kids and really just let them go, because I don't know, we're up to 130 flags today. Just incredible amounts. It's really, when you think about it, you know, on an average day, you probably go out with a group of guys and you get 20, maybe 20, 30 flags, and that's, I would consider, a really good day. But today, you know, being over 130, and we still have another, you know, 3 hours that we're going to fish at least, and we're just getting into the prime time here.
We are looking for jumbo crappies or walleyes. Oh yeah, it looks like he's there. This feels like a good one. This is a crappie. It's a giant. Oh, that's a good one. It's probably a 12-incher there, I would say, 13. Nice fish. That's what we came up here for. Early ice, nobody else on the lake for the most part, and big crappies.
Trap set. Hopefully there's a pleasant surprise.
Oh, nice crappie. Oh, he just came off too.
The number of walleyes, the number of crappies, just no doubt this is definitely that time frame where it's so important to have everything dialed in. And let's see what you got here. This hole here so far has been like the magic crappie hole, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is and why, because this box is surrounded by all the other ones, so I'm not sure what's going on.
I was just looking to see if there's a hole a little closer I could drill in on.
I'm just glad it's mine. Not a big one, but it'll work.
Got one? Oh, nice.
Got him.
Not a big crappie, but it's crappie. That one's gonna go back.
It's almost like the days when you had a Harley and you were waving to the guy on a bike. You see another warrior on the water, you just get a good feel.
First class all the way from the people that ride them to the people that make them.
They do such a nice job with communication. They'll pick up the phone anytime. It's really almost a friendship.
You could be in any state, and when somebody with a warrior drives by you, you get that honk, that beep. You're truly part of a family, and there's nothing like it.
Oh, that looks good right there, real good. That looks like a walleye. It's so important to have that number 20 treble hook, isn't it? I mean, you guys have taught me that, and it's made a huge difference in how many fish I catch. What's your opinion on why you think that number 20 treble hook is so important?
Well,
I mean, I'm a believer in it, 100%.
It's kind of a two-part deal, you know. Number one, it's not going to fatigue that minnow as much either, so you're going to get a lot of life out of that minnow. Secondly, the thing, you know, when a fish comes up and approaches that minnow, he's going to look at it, especially when they're not real active like they are tonight. They're going to look at it. If they don't see anything that alerts them, they're more apt to grab it. And then thirdly, then they feel, you know, then they decide if they're going to want to eat it or not. He's grabbed it, he hasn't felt anything, and then you have to have a flag that's not going to create a lot of resistance for him, you know, to feel that and then spit it out. Those are his opportunity to spit it out.
Well, I just want to say one more thing. I would hurry up and get that fish because look at the amount of water that's around us right now. Take a look at this. We're only on, you know, 2.5 inches of ice here, and it got warm today. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Crappie.
Beautiful.
Hold that one up, Rick. That's a nice fish right there. Again, now let's see where that treble hook actually really is, and basically show everybody how easy it is for that hook to come out. Look, that was it.
More often than not, those fish are grabbing it. They're feeling that hook, they're spitting it out. They never even tripped the flag or anything. Or they saw the hook and they just checked it off and left. And we see it all the time where guys are out there like, what are you doing so different? It's the whole system. Put it all together and you're gonna put a lot more fish on the ice. I guarantee it. That's why.
Oh, I see him. I see it. It is a big walleye. I just saw him. Saw him on the other side of the ice.
I think that's a walleye.
It is. I seen him out to the outside of the hole. I mean, he only got 2 inches of ice here. Again, you know, you just look at the way he's fighting that fish. Really just real easy, you know. It's a good fish. You got light line, you got a tiny little hook on there.
Yeah, people say it's no fun hand lining them. There's a science to it.
Oh, there is.
Line, and it'll get your adrenaline going.
It's always the hard part.
It's a challenge. I love the challenge, right? Yeah, there's not much there. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
perfect right there. Yo, buddy. Yeah.
What a great night.
Yeah, right. Right, that was it right there. Yep. Not too much there, my friend.
But it's in there.
Yeah, that one's in there. What an awesome experience we had today. We want to thank Rick and Terry from the Bite Me Box, along with our good friend Chris from Badgerland Tires. It's all about coming out and enjoying the outdoors, and this is something that really lately in the last couple years I think a lot more about all the time. You know what? Don't wait till tomorrow, because you do not know that you'll be here. So do today what you want to do tomorrow, because again, you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. Hey, you want to thank Craig also, which is Chris's buddy, for coming out and helping us out today. And we definitely always want to thank all of our military men and women for the great service that they give this country and have given this country. Without them, we wouldn't have the opportunities that we have. You know, we also want to thank all of our firefighters, paramedics, and no doubt all of our law enforcement agents. Hey, we also want to thank you guys and gals for watching our show each and every week and for your support and hard work. Hey, it is a great night to be alive, and the best part is I'm going to see you guys and gals again next week, and thanks for joining us. I can see the sinker. I can see it moving though. Good crappie. Not a giant, but definitely a great eater right there. It's my first crappie of the night right there. You know, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, I don't even have it here, so. Oh, you got it right here, okay. Hey everybody, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you guys like our top 5 as far as gift list when you want to try to,